Welcome back to Majeerteen, or actually what's left of it, which won't be much after we're done with it. We have a big decision to make, to go to the aid of Dahomey or not. The British have already swollen some of our sphere members over here, and it's not likely to end very soon. Dahomey has on their side, let's see under Dahomey, they have Aro, Benin and Ashanti on their side against the fight of, trying to defeat the United Kingdom. Our problem, of course, is that the United Kingdom is very strong and also allied to Germany. It doesn't seem that Germany has joined in this war so far, so perhaps we should leave it to the end of the month and see if Germany ends up in the war as well. It doesn't seem that they have. So we could go to war against the United Kingdom, which will probably happen eventually, when we probably need to go to war with them. It would probably mean we would have to call back the army in Majeerteen to send something over here. Our army over here is probably not going to be able to go anywhere at all. We could send our fleet over here to pick up troops, that's left in Indonesia. That's stuff that could happen. Indonesia itself could probably be invaded by this army over here in Singapore. So yeah, there's a lot of geopolitical considerations to make in this. We are currently... can we really let this go on, the British transgression of our colonial interests? I don't really think so. They are building up a hold here in Africa, and it's not really acceptable at all. So I think we will join in the war over here. So we're now in two wars. If we're unlucky, Germany will now join into the war against us, but hopefully they won't. So we need to get some troops over here to fight against the British colonial bastards. Hopefully their British fleet is weak over here in Singapore. The British have an amazing fleet. It's really, really big, strong and epic in many ways. Actually, they immediately sent men that they had over here attack against us. The British are all over our business, and I'm not a fan. We can call upon more troops here in the newly conquered territories. We can call for one more Dutch infantry over there. And we can call on some troops in Indonesia. And we will do so. Just call in all the troops that we can. Even one in Suez. All the soldiers that we can call upon, we will. Have we been able to build our ships over here? We have 3 clipper transports, which will not be enough. Really need more. But we have a fleet over here that could go and help out. And so it will. We will send it over here to help out. It's mostly commerce raiders and some old ships. So hopefully it won't encounter too many issues. But we're fighting the biggest military power on Earth at the moment. Which is not really... well, we can't really say that we're a fan of that. North Somaliland, which is fighting a war against the Belgians, funnily enough. But we will try to get Warsangali while we have the chance. Togo over here is having all kinds of issues, but don't we have a naval base close enough suddenly? No naval base close enough. It's right here. Again. Oh well. We will leave it be for now. Let's see if the Brits have actually landed over here. Which is scary. I wonder though if they will attack us. They are attacking us. Actually they're not. Actually, no, wait, there's a river. It's moving too fast over here. But we're crushing the British. Which is good. That's British army done and down. And that gotta count well for our war score. Later on in the game. And over here things are just going... No! Damn! Belgian bastards! Come on. We can't really propose this peace, can we? They won't accept it. But we have the capital. This is just hilarious in so many ways. We are competing against Belgium in Ethiopia, in the colonial war in Ethiopia. That's just funny. Really funny for me. See, here we have some fleets we can combine and then send over our troops. There we go. All pops in the Netherlands become a bit more liberal. Sounds about right. We have trapped this army over here on Tanjung Pinang with our fleets, which is pretty good. I'm just waiting to see what will happen over here. And I would like to get an event that allows you to swallow some countries, but perhaps that's not in... It's gotta be in Historical Project Mod, that's it. Oh, anyway. Fortunately, our territory here is now completely cut off from everything else. It's just Babansa and nothing else. But a few people, and we have some fruit. We can export some fruit to the rest of the empire and be happy about it. We are losing in Togo, and now suddenly we can in Volda. Could be that this naval base was blocked for a sweet second. Have the British landed any more troops? They have not. But we could try to challenge the British fleet over here. And just be watchful for any additional ships that... You know, like that. Except you couldn't really be watchful, you kind of just instantaneously arrived. We are, you know, destroying quite a few of their ships, so it's not too bad. Could be worse. Warsangali wants to be annexed. Can't really say no to that. We are... I mean, come on, the British fleet is just so humongous. And now the British have landed more troops here in Rotterdam, which will be hopefully quickly disposed of. Actually, yeah, and we are... Holy shit. Come on, every time I get we knock their fleet down a little bit, they send in more ships. Now they have 73 ships. There's just no way to win this, is it? We sank 64 of their ships in that battle. 64, and we lost 13. That's pretty darn good. I must admit, I am quite impressed with myself, or us, in the victory over there, which unfortunately didn't end up being a victory due to their overwhelming amount of ships. But what did you expect from Britain anyway? That's just how Britain is. Harar over here, we could attack Harar. Perhaps we should. I think the Belgians have... Well, actually we should probably end up over here as well. Belgium, Italy. Damn Belgians. Scramble for Africa. This one should be pretty fast. Harar. Just run up over there. Get them knocked out. There we go. Send these troops over here. Send them over here as well. We need to defeat this United Kingdom fleet. And we need to do it fast. There we go. And get over here. No British fleet as far as the eye can see, which is good. Our research tech is done over here. We should probably get some more stuff. Weapon platforms and stuff like that. Which would be very useful. And this one might turn into Colonial incident if it continues on this far. And things have... okay, so most of the African ones are over here. That makes sense. But we have defeated quite a few of the British Army's army. And we have stood up for our rights. We definitely have. I'm quite proud of us at the moment. And if we had more of the... Oh, they're sending more troops, probably to Rotterdam. This is good though. They are sending them piecemeal, so we can just defeat them one by one by one. There we go. Try to attack them. But we have the chance. Harar wants a peace where they are next. This is a peace that we can agree to. Holy shit, they sent even... Holy shit, that's a big army. We will probably have to mobilize to defeat that. There we go. Some more men. More men still. Yeah, just send them all. Oh, come on. Is this happening again where they stop walking? I want you to walk! There we go. And attack. Just defeat the British for whatever it may cost. Just defeat the British. and go and defeat them again. And this time we are the defensive ones, so victory is ours. So yeah, this must be disastrous for the British in every single way. America wants an alliance. Thank you, America. Now... Oh, no, I was almost thinking this was Crusader Kings 2, where you could just disband, you know, certain troops, just like that. That was close. Very close. Very close. Okay, this army here should probably head on and take over further amounts. We just need to expand where we can. And we will do so as well. We have 24,000 men over here ready, and this is a very good attacking general. So we will attack with him, because that makes more sense than not doing that. And it's going fairly well at the moment, and getting these main armaments and stuff like that will be good for our navy's attack. There we go. And if we could send our main fleets over here to Europe as well, we could probably, you know, really sting the British fleet. Could probably make it bleed for them, which would be fun. Not that bleeding is fun, but it would be fun to make them bleed. Increased opinion in Belgium? Really? Have the French become a bit, you know, content with their hold over Belgium? But I'm shocked by the Belgian ambition, I suppose. The Belgians trying to make their own colonial holdings over here, and the Belgians just trying everything they want. It's more fun with Belgium around. That's just to rationalize my previous mistake, but still, it's more fun with the Belgians around. Everyone likes Belgium. I like Belgium. So yeah, more fun for the whole family. Especially if your family is Belgian. Oh no, they're losing over here. We just need to... We declare war on Dahomey. We are helping Dahomey, aren't we? Or who are we helping? We are in alliance with Dahomey. How can we... Dahomey. We have no choice. Now we're at war with Dahomey, who we are in war together with. Oh my. Okay. The Ottoman Empire agrees to the demands. The Ottoman Empire has sent word to the European powers that it will abide by the decrees of the Congress. This proves to the Dutch government that they are serious with working with the rest of Europe to maintain stability. Okay. Stabilize the Balkans was the demand. We didn't get Cyprus. Crap. Well, we tried. We definitely did. And this army really should be somewhere else. Intervention in Morocco. Secretly approached by certain members of the Moroccan government. But we already have all of Morocco. We don't care for the rest. The rest is simply one single place. Why would we care? Why would we get free prestige in order to hold that? It makes no sense. This army really though needs to go over here. Influencing Greece, sure, whatever. We can get it. Cyprus. Oh, we actually inherited Cyprus. That's nice. We shall be known as an uncivilized nation. Okay, so we didn't get... Wait, we did. And we inherited it immediately. Wait, what? That seems a bit unnecessary to release it and inherit it. But we have Cyprus now. And that is wonderful in every way. Influence in Bosnia-Herzegovina, sure, why not? We should probably send this army as well. Influence in Montenegro, sure. I mean, why not? We are nice people. Very nice people sometimes. Okay, before we do anything else, perhaps we should check out if the British have sent more troops. They have not. They have 401 brigades though. They have 401 brigades. We are currently winning in the war overall. We are the leaders of the war. We could demand something, add a war goal or whatever. So we could probably add that we want to have Togo. We want to have the British Gold Coast. We want to have stuff. We could demand it. Potentially. If we add a war goal for Place in the Sun, for example, for Togo. How much would it cost? 7 war score. Sure. Let's add it. We could demand the British holdings here in Africa. And then we can see if they are willing to agree to those demands. I feel we are, fairly strong in our position overall. It could be worse, could be far worse, but it could also, of course, be better. They're already fighting against us, so we should probably go and take them out. Kaffa. But now with this stabilized, and seemingly no British fleet in the vicinity, we could send our main fleet over here, with monitors and everything like that, away. So we should probably we do it like this instead. Send the big fleet over here to the one with the 15 ships, and then we will split the fleet into a new one. The new one will be the old ships. The ones that are, well, you guessed it, old. And the ones that are not very useful. The Clipper transports we will keep because they will be useful in the later conflicts. And we'll send them over here to try to pick up more troops along the way. Krakatoa explodes. Well, that's a shame. 20% of no one died, resulting in, well, almost no one dying. They haven't tried to land any more troops on us. Our fleet over here hasn't really grown, but they haven't really gotten much smaller either. We received disturbing reports of rebellion in Egypt, on a scale where our interest in the Suez might become threatened. Seriously? That's not good. That's not good. We could demand establish protectorate. Ooh. Oh no, though. Oh no. They have so many men. But, ooh, interesting. They're allied with Persia, though. But, ooh, we have an army over here. But we also... This is not at a good time. This is not at a good time. At all. Could we get this a bit later, please? Expires 1888. Okay, we will get it, and we will allow annexation when you have 5 years to do it. Kaffa wants a white peace. We disagree. We want to scramble for Africa then. Which seems like a fine idea. And they have technology, Army Tech 3. I'm just wondering, is there anyone else that have a stake in this nation? It would be us and it would be the Italians. Us and the Italians. Okay, oh shit, they have sent so many men now to try to deal with us. If we propose this peace, they would not accept it. Not accept it at all. We would need our main army in order to defeat this amount of troops. Oh my. Oh my. This is not good. I'm not a fan of the developments that have been occurring. At all. Okay, but things were looking better. Okay, let's go for Gondar as well. Let's do it before anyone else does it. Wait, scramble for Africa, and we have to do it in 2... Okay, let's go for that then. Gondar is apparently a bit too big to do in one sweep. Italy, will you join us? They will accept, they will accept, they will accept, they will accept. Wonderful, we have an ally now in our war. They refused, they said they would accept and they refused. Well, there's their, prestige going down the drain. It's not really our problem anymore. We could send our fleet over here, though we have lost our base. We should probably send them then to Mbanza. But they have a bit too many. It's a bit too many. Okay, let's go for naval statistics. Could also go for steel breech-loaded rifles. What kind of army tech do the British have? They have 14, while we have 17. So we are ahead on the curve. We are ahead of the curve, which we need to be with this few men. But I mean, if we annex Egypt, then we take all of this, then we kind of just transfer our idea of having our colonial holdings here to having it here instead. giving us a very, very big, nice base. And I think getting Egypt is more important than protecting Dahomey, which we are, we don't really care for anymore anyway. We would lose if we don't get Dahomey, so we kind of need to go through that war. If they annex Dahomey, if we fail to achieve this war goal, we will lose 135. Holy shit. Okay. That's why it's not a good thing that I went into this war now. That's really why it's a bad idea. Where is the fleet now? The fleet is rounding the Cape of Good Hope, and this is exactly what we need right now. Some damn good hope. This is Gondar. They're agreeing to our demand, which means we should probably increase our demand. There we go. Begemder and Debre Tabor. Let's go for Debre Tabor as well. And then we have Belgian Gondar, and then we have Dutch Warsangali. As well as the Congo Free State ruled by the Austro-Hungarians. Africa is turning into a bit of a silly place. A bit of a silly place. Okay, then we can demand that. We can actually increase our opinion in Belgium. And hope for the best there. Okay, so with that war done, it was actually a mistake to send our troops all the way over there. I want to go to war against Egypt, but we really do need to have the Dutch fleet for that. Speaking of the Dutch over here, we are getting attacked by the British. So we should probably try to defeat them in Utrecht. Hopefully it will be a smashing victory, because we need a smashing victory, seeming as they have the upper hand. However, we are practicing the ancient art performed by, the artist known as Napoleon, of attack them separately, where we have local supremacy, and then try to defeat them so we can win with fewer numbers. It's called regional numerical superiority, local numerical superiority, something like that. Either way, we're winning, as you can see. Victory is ours against the British Empire. On Dutch soil, 57,000 men down the drain. And the British really should be hurting from this. Though, more like, they don't really care. They actually really don't give a shit. We have our monitors ready to monitor them. Heh. Fortunately, this is just swarmed. Okay, so they actually took Dahomey. So what are we even fighting about? What are we even fighting about? They already took the area they wanted. We're fighting for nothing at the moment. All I'm fighting for is the return of Dahomey, which isn't really worth fighting for, I will say. Our war's casus belli here is Status Protectorate 1888. Austria-Hungary wants an alliance. If you go to war against Germany, I will cancel that alliance immediately. Call ally. They will accept. They actually accepted. Holy shit, Austria-Hungary. I love you now. Just help me. Help me and I will help you achieve all your dreams and goals. No matter what they might be. Okay, this army has performed brilliantly under Bartho van Dambenoy. An excellent general in many ways. Known for his majestical battles of, everything in Dutchland. Official name of it. And we have such a beautiful nation over here. Of course, the French are being mad now that we are trying to become friends with the Belgians. We're actually doing fairly well in the friendship with the Belgians. And if they are hurrying up now. But if they are not hurrying up enough, then we would have been able to remove them from the sphere. Unfortunately, I doubt that will happen. Because they are very particular in making sure that doesn't happen. However, we can observe and see if it will happen. It's going fairly well at the moment. There we go. 91. What do they need to ban embassy? 65. They need 65, and we just need to get a bit more. There we go. We need 5 more in order to... Actually, they need 50 to expel advisors. Crap. And he will reach 50 before we reach 100, but we're so damn close, 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 so damn... Aha! I didn't expect that to happen. They will probably ban us as soon as they can, but that's surprising. Wait, what happened? United Kingdom has accepted the peace deal. We got... What the hell, Austria-Hungary? I love you. I love you, Austria-Hungary. I can't express my gratitude enough. Acquire Togo. Dahomey requires Dahomey. So we have Dahomey now under us here, who doesn't really care for anyone else but us. Thank you. Austria-Hungary, everyone. Austria, motherfucking Hungary. And they managed to solve the war. They did it. We won against the British. I just wish that we had demanded more things now, in hindsight. But, you know, next time we will have a much bigger fleet and we will just smash them all to bits. We will just crush them all. Oh god. That was very surprising. So I wonder why the AI kind of freaked out. Oh no, Austria-Hungary, the almost landlocked nation in Europe. They have involved themselves in this colonial war between things that need a lot of ships. And they have no ships, but we really need to get the hell out of this now. But that's just such a victory. And we will build more monitors, everything like that, build up the biggest, best fleet the world has ever seen. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's been filled with excitement and war in Africa. And next time we will smash against Egypt, take them down and annex their entire territory and basically have our northeastern... It's northeast, right? Northeastern African empire or colonial empire. I hope you've enjoyed. See you guys next time.